Hey guys! We are here today. We asked on our Instagram and at the end of our story time video about me pooping with two guys for some questions and on Facebook. So we got some and we are going to go ahead and answer those right now. Number one is from Alan. I have to read it because I can't. What is the airspeed of an unladen European swallow carrying a coconut, Greg?
African or European?
I don't know.
Okay.
Not enough information.
Let us know, Alan.
Where do we see ourselves in 20 years?
What's that, Valerie?
Valerie. I see us not living in the city we live in now.
How old are you?
Heck
48?
no. Gosh, we're gonna be old.
Bentley will be graduated from high school.
Yep.
Livy will be graduated from high school.
All our kids will be in 20 years. We
could be grandparents in 20 years.
Don't say that.
We could.
I know, Bentley will be 26.
We will be grandparents in 20 years. I'll be a famous writer.
Probably still doing YouTube.
Kayla will be a doula.
Yeah.
Magada.
Oh my gosh.
A doula?
You don't even know.
It's a doula.
Yeah, it's a doula. That kind of goes along with this. What do we want to be when we grow up?
A writer.
What are you going to school for?
Am I grown up?
Gregory is currently going to school for...
Nursing degree.
Yep, he's getting his generals to hopefully get into the nursing program next fall, right? Fall 2018. And I am just fine and dandy being a stay-at-home mom, but I would love, when my kids are older, to be a doula. Which, if you don't know what doula is, it's basically just a support person that helps you go through labor. Valerie wants to know what's the worst date we've ever been on. I know mine right off the top of my head. So I met this boy at this church camp I went to. And that was the only time we ever met. And he lived like 45 minutes from my house. And he asked me to his school's prom, I think. And basically he just asked me to be like his arm candy because, look at me. So it was super awkward because he like didn't hang out with me the whole time. Like didn't talk to me, nothing. And I ended up getting stuck with one of his friends and his ex-girlfriend, but they were going to prom together, but they were in this like huge fight because they were broken up, but he didn't want to be broken up, and it was like the most awkward night of my life. And I only saw my date when he like came over to the slow dances with me. And at the end of the night, everybody changed into comfy clothes to watch a movie, and he hadn't bothered to tell me that we were changing into comfy clothes to watch a movie. So I was like, I'm in my dress, I need to go home. And we went home.
Mine was, I went on a date for my friend Romney because he wanted to go on this date with this girl that he liked. And I went just so he could have a ride. And sorry, Ashley, but I was jumping on rocks the first 5 minutes of the date. And I broke my ankle, which kind of made a crappy date.
So.
I sat around the rest of the time. We stuck like 30 minutes away from where I live, so my friend Drew carried me down the mountain because we were up in the mountains having a barbecue, and I'm sitting there with a broken ankle.
Greg is really accident prone. You will learn if you watch our channel.
Yeah.
He's always injured or sick or hurt or something.
So breaking an ankle 5 minutes into a date, it's kind of crappy. Andrea
wants to know Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper.
I don't know.
I'd say Dr. Pepper recently.
Yeah.
He drinks a lot of Dr. Pepper.
I go through phases. I'd say Dr. Pepper a lot recently. Mountain Dew is my go-to, though.
Potter wants to know, how often does Greg cut his hair? A never-ending argument in our relationship.
The last time I cut my
hair is over
hair
Greg's hair.
was the day Donald Trump became a president.
He hasn't cut his hair for like almost 6 months.
And
oh yeah, exactly.
Potter and Kayla shaved my head, and now it grew out.
So we're lucky if we get like 2 haircuts a year. And no, I do not like the long hair.
Ashley wants to know when I'm going to get my hair cut again.
Like tomorrow, hopefully. I want to know.
Maybe you can all film Kayla shaving my head and me crying, you know.
It grows back, obviously.
I cry. It's sad. What fictional character we would like for dinner?
Say it again.
Well, not to eat.
Oh gosh.
Hannibal Lecter. He'd be an interesting guy.
What fictional character would we invite to dinner? Greg says...
Jack Sparrow.
Which I think is an awesome answer.
Because you'd have a great, grand old time. We'd all get drunk with rum. And...
we don't drink.
We don't know what happened, you know?
So you wouldn't remember it.
It'd be great,
It'd be pointless. Melanie wants to know what our first impression was of each other. When I first saw Greg, I thought he was like a druggie or like a stoner man or like would like bring a gun to school.
Unabomber.
Yeah, he looked kind of like this, actually. So that was my first impression. I was kind of scared of him, actually. I avoided him, but he kept talking to me. What was your first impression of me?
Damn, dang, look at that girl.
He thought I was hot.
I was texting my girlfriend, and I looked up, and she was standing there in the classroom. I was like, who's that? That's what I said, too.
Everybody and their dog wants to know if this is our last baby.
Yes.
Greg says yes. I say I hope so, but I don't know. I always wanted 5 kids, but now that I'm on 4, I'm feeling like overwhelmed and kind of like maybe 4 is good. So right now I would say yes, but that's not definite. That could change very easily for me. Melanie wants to know something naughty our kids did, but it was too funny that we couldn't get them in trouble for it. So Bentley went through this stage where he learned if he said he was sick, then he would get to like watch TV and hang out on the couch. Not go to bed. So he started telling us he was sick every night. So we got very frustrated with this and began to tell him, okay, if you throw up, then you can come sit on the couch. And we would give him a bucket, and it was like this big ordeal every night. So one night, we gave him the bucket, and a couple minutes later, we didn't hear any gagging or anything. He's like, I threw up. So Greg goes back and checks it out, and it's dark, and he can't really see. And he comes back out to me, and I'm like, well? And he's like, I don't think he threw up. But I think he dumped, because he had a drink on his bedside.
We had a yellow garbage can that he was going to puke in. And he had a water bottle. So
Greg's
I thought he just poured the liquid in.
Yeah, he thought he just poured the water bottle liquid in there. But he's still back there screaming, I threw up. And so I'm like, fine. And so I go back to check it out. And I'm looking in this bucket. And I'm like, it's not very much, whatever it is. And it's not, obviously not throw up. So I turn on the light and I'm looking at it. And I'm like, Bentley, what the heck is this? And he's like, I peed in it. Yep. And it sounds kind of awful right now. But I had to walk out of the room because I was laughing so hard.
We didn't punish him.
No. No. It was gross.
It was too funny.
But it was funny. Carissa wants to know what is the hardest/best thing about parenthood. And I would definitely say the hardest thing and something I didn't expect when I became a parent was how hard it is to watch your kids be sad or be sick. Anytime someone hurts their feelings, even when you hurt their feelings, your heart breaks. Bentley today was sick at school and he called me bawling and I'm pregnant, but I was gonna cry with him, and it's so dumb. I know he's fine, but you just don't understand how hard that's gonna be, and it makes me really nervous when they're older and they have bigger problems and they're being bullied at school or anything like that, or have a mean kid, because it's so hard, especially when you feel like you can't fix it. My heart goes out to any parent that has a kid suffering from, an illness or a disability. I think that would just be so heartbreaking and hard. So I think that is the hardest part about parenthood.
I have a problem saying no.
Craig doesn't have a problem saying no to all the kids.
He's
a sucker.
Kayla's even asked me with every single kid, how do you say no to that face? And I say, I don't.
He does punish them when they're naughty. But, if they're asking for something and they're being really cute about it, I know I'm screwed, because he's going to tell them yes.
They beg me to play with them, and then I have to do my homework, so I say no, and then when I'm at work, I'm
you feel guilty.
Crying, because, my kid wanted me to play, and I'd rather be playing than school or work.
It's hard. So, best thing about parenthood is
unconditional love.
The love is really awesome. I was going to say, everything's more magical. Yeah. Everyday moments, holidays, vacations, even just playing a board game together, everything is exciting and new and fun for them.
Is awesome right now.
And it's just really fun to see the world through this innocent child's eyes and have that moment with them and kind of be able to enjoy that. Our last question is also from Carissa, because we did 2 of hers in a row, and she wants to know what hobbies we have. Obviously YouTube.
I like to write.
Greg
if I could spend all day writing, I would write all day.
What do you write?
Stories.
He writes fictional books. Mostly like murder mystery.
Dark Justice, look for it.
Things like that. Any other hobbies you have?
I like watching movies. Well, it's kind of boring, but I'm a big movie fanatic.
It is. We watch a lot of Netflix together. I do photography. I love to take pictures of people, mostly my kids. I've done it for other people though. And I feel so boring. I have a question that I'm going to add at the end here because I want to know. So the last question from me is, how do you feel about having a fourth kid since it's like 51 days away? My due date.
Feel good. I don't know. I feel like she's completing our family.
Greg wants to get snipped.
No, I don't know. It's going to be stressful, but it's going to be good. I feel like she's coming really quick.
She's going to be here in like 50 days,
Because
max.
I do school and work and sleep, and then
You're busy.
the next second she's like, oh, it's already another week. I'm like, oh, crap.
Yeah, I'm 33 weeks tomorrow. Well, I'm going to answer my own question. I'm scared crapless right now, honestly. Like, all of a sudden, again, like Greg says, like, it feels like it's tomorrow. And I don't feel ready or prepared or anything. I'm really scared it's going to be really hard. But I think it's just one of those things where I'm building it up where it's going to be worse. Like, I think it's going to be worse than it actually is.
It's always magical.
It always works out, and it's always fun. But, so right now I'm really scared. Obviously excited. I was telling my sister today on the phone, I was like, it's like going on a roller coaster where you get on, you're like, yeah, this is going to be so good, this is so exciting. And then you're going up that first hill, and you get closer and closer to that top. You're like, okay, nope, not fun. I'm changing my mind. But that, it's too late. You're strapped in. You're going down that hill. There's no other way to get off this roller coaster. But once the roller coaster's all over, you're like, that was awesome. That was totally worth it. So, it's kind of where I am. I'm at the top, though. I'm not at the it's worth it part yet, so I'm just scared. But it's going to be really good.
And I almost say it's next month.
I know. And I think it's going to be really exciting. I'm excited to see, I'm most excited to see what she looks like.
I'm excited to see what Lincoln. Lincoln's obsessed with babies
reaction
right now.
He's just going to stare at her and point all the time. Alright guys, I guess that's it for
Thanks
this
for
video.
questions.
Thank you for sending questions. And
Sorry we didn't get to all of them.
Yeah, sorry guys. But I keep meaning to say thank you to you guys for watching, for subscribing, for liking, sending in questions, everything. It means probably more to me than you realize. I love comments. I love hearing from you guys. So just thank you. You all are awesome. All 50 of you that watch consistently. We are so excited to be doing YouTube, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, so expect to see more from us.
Not every day, though.
No, not every day. Unless we daily vlogged. This has been rough, but anyways, that's it.
Yep.
Bye!